Hey everyone, how's it going today? Insuffy here, and today we're going to be opening up an entire booster box of OP13, carrying on his will, and I have some blister packs from OP14-EVO4 and a couple loose packs as well that I picked up at a local card shop that had an open box and they were selling individual packs. And I got a little story about how I got this OP13 box and why I decided to go ahead and open it today. Not a long one, just a little one. So we're gonna open it, hope for something good, hope for some good luck. So stick around if you want to see, the greatest, hottest set that they've released yet in One Piece, to see if anything good is gonna come out of this. Hopefully, it will. All right, here we go, everybody. So again, OP13. You know, I've done videos on this. We've seen a bunch of this open. Kind of a little story real quick. You know, you can see this box is damaged. Look at that. It is damaged. It is already opened. It's got a little hole indentation here on the side. A little interesting. I saw this on eBay last weekend, and it was actually the day I was going out and celebrating my birthday. And, you know, someone posted this online. I'm going to talk why I open up these loose packs here. And someone posted that on eBay, and they listed a few boxes at, and I only got two of them at like $240 a box, which is a crazy price. And I was like, I don't know if this is a scam or not, but I'm gonna take a risk. And I bought two of them, and I did get two boxes. I wasn't even sure if I was gonna get the boxes at all. I was a little nervous with paying so low. And so I was like, okay, this seems legit so far. So that was the good news of it. I'm like, okay. And then I get the boxes. Nothing in the description said they were damaged. It said new, sealed. I think that's why they were so cheap. And they were just trying to offload them real quick. And so I was like, okay. And then yeah, so $240 a box. I got this for $240. Didn't realize it was going to be damaged, but I'll still take it. Just hoping that it's not like it looks real. The wrapping looks real. It's got the Bandai games on it, so I think it's legit. I think it's just a damaged box and they just didn't care, I guess, so they just wanted to get rid of it. SR Rosinante there. I got these two packs here at a local game shop. They over the weekend they had on there was a whole box, and they only had like 8 packs left. And I was like, all right, well, give me two. I'll see if I can get lucky. They're $12 a pack. I was like, holy smokes, that is not cheap. So yeah, it's gonna suck if it's just that SR, and like, let's say this is another like not great pack. That'll be a little sad to have spent that, but it's okay. Gotta take the risk. Gotta risk it for the biscuit. So that was my little story about OP13. I did make a mistake on my last video, and I said that this was Robin. Boa without the bangs does look like Robin. Okay, I mean, like, in my defense, and this is not clearly nothing, but in my defense, this looks like Robin. I mean, like, it's very Boa in this looks so similar to Robin. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I wasn't even thinking. For some reason, just like looking at it, not realizing that you got the Boa Hancock, snake earrings. I mean, that's the real distinctive factor there. But I mean, other than that, I mean, it kind of looks like Robin. But it's obviously Boa Hancock, so thank you to the person in the comments that corrected me. I am going to make mistakes time to time. I am sure I'm going to make lots more in the future. Don't be afraid to call me out and point me in the right direction, because sometimes these videos and I'm tired and I worked all week, and today I'm not. But yeah, sometimes my brain's just not there. I don't know. I did hear that if the leader is 4 back, that you got a hit. So let's check to see if this is true. This should not be a hit, because I've seen videos where they were talking about, and it looked like it to be true, that it's only a hit on these if it's the leader's 4 back. So we'll see if that ends up being true. I believe it is. There's Jean Bay. There's Virgo. Oh, it's not true. I have a hit. It's not true. Okay, so I literally watched a lot of videos on that. Several. So in this case, the leader was 3rd from the back, and I got a hit. Okay, what is this? Please be something good. There's some great hits in this. Okay, Perona alternate art. I'll take it. That's really nice. I mean, any hit out of a blister, I will take it. I've opened enough blisters. I didn't get any hits. I mean, it's kind of the point where I'll just take a hit. So I don't think this is anything crazy, but this is a really neat card. This is a great alternate art. I'm seeing a lot of videos too of people calling mangas alternate arts, and it's like, well, no. Manga is a manga. It may be sort of an alternate art, but you know, it's different categories. This is an alternate art. It's a lot of people making videos on One Piece that don't know anything about One Piece. It's very interesting to see. Very interesting to see. All right. It's good that the One Piece is getting so much attention. I don't know what you guys thought about my video last Sunday. I did do a double posting. I'm recording this on the day that I launched the video, and you know, I just wanted to kind of record. I try to record, like, I'm recording early now, like the weekend before, just because if I get really busy during the week, I know I have the recording and I can just sneak in the editing and then put it out there for the weekend. So just to try to keep me in my rhythm, I think that's been good for me. And I just want to show you guys again real quick. I mean, you guys get a really good, like, the more I look at this card, hold on, let me, out of focus. It's actually got some really nice texture. Let me take this out again. I didn't really, like, properly talk about it, but there's actually a little bit of texture. Can you kind of see, like, here? It's hard to tell, but there's actually, like, these, like textured lines in, like, the umbrella and stuff. Kind of interesting. There we go. There, they can't see that. See it now, can't you? So there's, like, those textured lines in there. So they put a little texture with this card, which is nice. I just wanted to make sure. I was thinking about that, and I was like, you know, I don't think I really showed the texture properly. But yeah, so I'm doing the recordings, like, the, you know, week in advance. So, you know, I don't know. Would you guys like that? It was just kind of like a talk and open stuff. It was just kind of an idea I had. It wasn't meant to be, like, super in-depth and a bunch of facts. It was just more of, like, you know, what's on my mind type of thing. You know, here's what I'm feeling as a collector. This is what I'm feeling. This is what I'm seeing. You know, I've been collecting for a little over a year now. And my frustrations and where I think, you know, the problems are. There's multiple issues going on with the TCG, but kind of what I felt was the biggest thing, and obviously the player that can change it the most, which is Bandai themselves. So, you know, that's really where that's got to be. I feel like I'm going a little slow, and I'm sorry. We'll kind of get through some of these a little quicker. But yeah, I don't know. Just it's crazy. Like, even opening this box, even though it's damaged, I still think it has, like, a ton of value even as a damaged box. We got Shanks and Mr. One there. Even as a damaged box, this probably would sell for like $400 or $500 easy. You know, I mean, people are buying unopened boxes. I'm gonna make a video on be careful what you're buying. Just like a little, like, tip, because I'm seeing a lot of people in, like, forums and on, you know, different things saying, you know, like, oh, I'm buying unsealed. That's just risky. That is super risky. I personally would. I've thought about buying unsealed. I mean, but the thing is, they can literally take all the packs out, weigh the packs individually, because you can still weigh them. OP13, I heard people say you can't weigh them, but then I watched a video on someone weighing the packs, and they were having like an 80% success rate with weighing them. So it does seem like you can still weigh even OP14. So you got to be cautious. You got to be cautious. I personally wouldn't. Right now, until Bandai really truly fixes that, I wouldn't buy it. And that's one of the things about Bandai, you know, they have a lot of shortcomings. You know, I don't think they're super terrible, but they have a lot of shortcomings. And they the packs being weighable is one of the biggest ones that people don't really talk about too much. So you can see this looks legit. It's got the Bandai, you know, seal on here. I think this is legit. I just think it's a damaged box that this guy gave me, but I got a huge discount on it. So I'm not mad about it, as long as this is a real box, which I think it is. I'm excited because since OP13 has blown up, I haven't really opened a box in a little while, and I only ever got to open like 2 or 3 of them or something like that, and I wanted to open more. So this is nice that I got this on a discount. You know, I'm not a reseller. You know, I may sell 1 or 2 things in the future just to try to, like, buy more stuff, you know, but it's never going to be to, like, profit. You know, it's going to be so I can buy more stuff to open and collect, or just, you know, buy individual cards that I like, because I do buy on eBay, like the singles as well. I just love the game. I love the game. I love the art, and I love being a part of it. So OP13, this should be a dead pack, because only 14 and further has the different stuff. Yeah, without her banks, that really does, it just really messes me up. And I think I've done this in a few videos where I just quickly look at. I'm not looking at the text sometimes, and I'm like, oh, that's Robin, but it's not. Luffy leader there, so nothing crazy. Ooh. All right, on to the next. So hopefully we can get at least. I mean, obviously we're getting 2 hits out of this. I would love to get a 3rd hit. This is an amazing set. I love this set. I understand why it's blown up, but yeah, I really hope things calm down, everyone. But I am a little fearful they're not going to. I just, or if they do, it's going to be a while. At least just the way things are looking. I think Bandai's going to have to release like a couple bad sets, even if it's on purpose, just to get everything to kind of cool off. SR Edward Newgate, look at that, pretty nice SR with the him punching and everything. Because like when they and they haven't said anything about if they're going to reprint like older sets or not. I mean, everyone's so convinced that they're not. So people are buying OP01, 2, mostly OP01 like crazy prices because they're just so convinced they're never going to reprint it again. And I mean, that's putting a lot of confidence in a company that doesn't have a good track record. They've killed a lot of TCGs. They've made terrible business decisions with other TCGs. So, I'm hoping they don't do anything like that with One Piece, of course. But, can't count them out on doing something stupid. you just can't. Bandai is, I mean, they still have packs that you can weigh. I mean, it's 2026 for crap's sakes, and they're still making packs in a card game that are easily weighable. I mean, come on. They got to do something. Ryoku, Sunny Kun. So I don't know. It's a lot up there, but I hope my video wasn't like, like doom and gloom. I mean, I did say that like at the end, if you guys caught that part. I wasn't trying to be a doom and gloom. I was just trying to express some of my frustrations, because it is frustrating. I love opening this. I love collecting. I love being a part, having, it's a nice little hobby for me, and stress relief to sit here and I get excited to open this stuff. And if it just becomes so expensive where I can't open anything, it's gonna be very very sad. Even like some of the sealed boxes I have. I have sealed boxes I can open, but I don't want to open them because everything's gotten so expensive. This was even kind of like I'm only opening it because it got torn. Like I said, I got 2 of them. The other one has a tiny dent into it. It's not torn, and I'm gonna keep that one. So for now, just because it's such a crazy high price. Uda SR there. So whew, I don't know. My fellow pirate crew out there, how you all feeling? It's rough. It's rough times, but hey, we'll get through it. I'm always going to be opening something. I did buy a few Japanese booster boxes that I'll probably be doing on maybe my next video or the video after that. I got some OP14 Japanese booster boxes. The artwork's exactly the same. It's just not in English. So that may be a way for us to get some packs there. I know you're strong, so I'll go out from the very start. And Otama. I like Luffy's little card there. This is a great set, though. I mean, I love the artwork. I even love like the packs and the way they look and everything. So cool. It's got like the map in the background. I would love it more if I pulled something crazy. I want a ridiculous SP. Now, how sad is it going to be if somehow this person, like, man, this is like a fake box and there's no hits in here? Oh, gosh. Oh, guys, I'm going to cry if this is a fake box. Although it looks so good, right? Like the wrap looked real. It was just ripped, If that's the case, I'll definitely never sell the other box. If there's no hits in here, I'm not selling the other box because I'll know that was a fake box, and I just got it. I guess I got to report them or something. Oh, actually, I want to put the SR here. SR5 Elders. I'd have to report these people, but it looks legit. I just don't think we have any hits yet. I just think we haven't hit one. As long as we get 2 hits, this is a real box, and we're in business. Are there any leaders? No. Okay. Continuing on. But hope everybody's week's been good. Did everybody get caught in that snowstorm? I mean, currently right now I'm in it. I'm recording this actually on the Sunday of the storm. So like outside my window here is just a crazy amount of snow and then the freezing rain and all kinds of craziness. So if you live anywhere that got caught in this, kind of crazy, how are you? And then the 5 elders are at your service. Event card there. On to the next. Getting close to the halfway point here. Leader pack, so we won't have a hit. Lilith and Scopper Gavin. Goes away. And then our common and uncommons, our leader was Goldie Roger. No biggie. Alright, come on, OP13. Give me a 3-hit box or a crazy 2-hit. Give me some like really cool SP. Alright, Dawn here, so should just be a basic pack. We've got the Roger Dawn. So far this box looks good. Box looks really good. I mean, we should have the Dawn in there. You know, the other cards should be there. Trafalgar Law and Divine Departure. Rares there, and then our common and uncommons with the Emu Leader. Right. And the next one. But yeah, it's weird because like earlier in the year, I didn't see a lot of people opening packs. I mean, people were, but there just wasn't like a ton of people opening stuff. And then now I see a lot of people opening the, One Piece, and everyone's like kind of jumping on the hype bandwagon. But I'm curious if a lot, because for those of you who've been around, you've seen me open a lot of stuff, and I've had a lot of dead boxes. I mean, like crappy 2-hit boxes. I mean, even just my last one wasn't great. Bo Hancock and then SR. Jewelry Bonnie. So I'm curious if people like, if they're spending $700 on this box, for example, I think it's like $600-700 right now, and they get 2 hits worth like $50. Like I wonder if you guys are hearing my dogs. I'm sorry. There's a guy out there doing snow and out. All right, I'm back. I don't know what happened. My camera decided it was just going to like zoom all the way in, and I had to go into my PC settings and I had to fix it. It was crazy. All right, here we go. Whoop slap. York. Napoleon. Yeah, so I don't. That just threw me off like my track of my mindset and everything. It was just very strange. Like I don't know what happened. This camera just had like a fit and decided to do like this like ultra zoom in. Pure. His name's hard to say, man. Monkey D. Garp and ooh, there's a hit. Okay, so this looks like a real box. We got a hit. Please be something good. Can we get an SP, please? Okay, looks very dark and purpley. What? I'm trying to think what that would be. I know a lot of the cards in this set. Is it a demon card? Oh, it is. Okay. All right. Saint Garcia Saturn. Look at that. Actually, what's interesting about this too, you can kind of see who did the art on this. I'm gonna zoom in here. Gaga. Was that Gaga or Gage? Is it Gage? It's hard to see because getting blurry. Gage, Akatumi or something. I'm probably chopping that name up so bad. Yeah, there we go. Demon card. It looks pretty cool, guys. Look at that. I haven't pulled this one yet. That's an interesting one. Pretty cool. Wow, cool. It's got a nice texture to it and everything. That's pretty neat. This is a nice card. Go ahead and sleep him up. So we did get 1 hit out of this. Very nice. Did have at least 4. And hopefully we can get, I don't know the value on that. I'm trying to think. I feel like I'm probably way off. I feel like he's like 20, 30, 40 bucks maybe. But I could be off on that. Maybe he's gone up because I haven't seen that in a while. Maybe, the box has gone up a lot, so maybe he's gone up with it. I'm curious. Can't wait to see after this video what that ends up being. All right, Zorro and St. Marcus Mars. And then the leader here was Ace. So I'm glad I decided to open this box and that it's not like, this is a, I don't know, somehow someone got like the wrap on there and made it look like a real box. I don't know. People do crazy things. You just gotta like really be prepared for any kind of craziness, because there's like no limit to what people are willing to do sometimes. Windmill Village, Saint Jalmac, or was that Fortress de Rue? Some nice cards here. The One Who's Free, Tony Chopper looking friendly as ever. Harry, BV, and Shanks and Gar. Okay, we have a lot of packs. Hopefully we get another hit here soon, because then that'll make me feel like we have a chance at a 3-hit. If we get too far in depth, then we may be looking at just a 2-hit box possibly. But let's see. Toki. What's crazy too is just how expensive it is to open this box. And you know, if you open it, you spend like $600 on this box, and then you open it, you only get like $50, $60, $70 worth the alternate arts, or you know, you don't get any SPs or anything crazy. That's painful, man. That becomes a very painful box very quickly. This is a risky set to open right now. It really is. It's a very risky set to open. But hey, we're going for it. I just, you know, I was like, you know, even though it's a messed up box, I'm really just curious. I'm just curious. You know, sometimes people say that the damage boxes are lucky. So I don't know, you know, like maybe damage box is lucky. Saturn, and there was a slight stickiness to it, but it was just because there was a nice SR behind it. Goldie Roger SR, looking shiny as ever. All right, let's finish out this right row here. Okay. I'm getting nervous. I want something big. We need something big. I haven't had I think the last SP I hit was Bonnie on the 08. I just haven't hit, and then I think before that might have been OP13. I did hit the Luffy wanted. So I'm just, I don't know, like, ooh, that's a hit. Okay, this is a hit. What do we got? It's very gold. It might be an SEC. This is an SEC. This is probably, yeah, that's an SEC. Okay, cool. I like this SEC of Ace. An SEC and alternate art, there's still a chance at a manga. You got to get an SEC to be able to have a manga in a box. So here we go. Now the camera focus. Look at that. This is a really cool SEC. I mean, especially if you like Ace. I mean, look at that. All his flames and everything. Nicely textured. It's a pretty neat card for an SEC. I will say, I mean, they've really upped the SECs over the last maybe 2 or 3 sets or something like that. They're pretty good. They're nice. I could see that being worth more down the road for Ace fans or something. One of the things that I'm going to be doing is you know what's tough is trying to figure out what to collect. You really got to set rules for yourself, because if you just go crazy and try to collect everything, I mean, unless you're rich, you're going to be hurting. 2 rares there, and common uncommons with the Luffy leader. I just hope there's a 3rd hit in here. But you know, you got to set rules for yourself on what you want to collect. For me, my focus is SPs. My focus is SPs. I mean, a manga is a manga. That's just big bonus. But my focus is SPs. I'm trying to collect SPs. Not all of them, because some of them I just don't like. So I really should say the SPs that I like is what I'm trying to collect. Jewelry Bonnie. This is a leader pack. I didn't see this was a leader pack. Okay. Shanks, and it bowed down to power. So, man, I hope there's a 3rd hit in here. Don't let this be a 2-hit box. Come on. Give me a 3-hit. Give me a 3-hit. You can do it, One Piece. Oh, another leader pack. All right. East Trafalgar Law. And the Goldie Roger leader there. This stack of commons I have. I've got to drop off all my commons again at the my local LGS, so it's kind of getting a little busy. Here is this box. Few packs left. We got what, 4 packs? All right. I like the red and gold though. It does make it seem like a special set with the gold. I wonder if they're gonna do, you know what'd be really cool is a Goldie Roger set with him on front and the packs are gold. It kind of like PRB, how they had the kind of gold, you know, feel to it. There's the 2 dons. So yeah, this box is definitely a legit box if we don't get another hit. I mean, this was a real box, which is good news. It's good news this was, you know, not a fake box. But I feel like that would be a really cool set, and make it all about like Goldie, Roger, and his like crew. I don't know. I mean, they kind of had some stuff around that, but that would be kind of cool. I don't know. Just thinking like, and then do another, and then have like all the SPs in that set be gold SPs. They're all gold, like, you know, background and everything. That would be pretty neat. Jewelry Bonnie. That set would probably be crazy set too. Although this next set coming out, the heroines, oh, that's gonna go crazy. Everyone's gonna be paying that waifu tax. Oh, it's gonna be nutty. The waifu tax. That's gonna be brutal. It's gonna be absolutely brutal. All right. We're getting down to the nitty gritty here, everybody. 2 packs left. I don't know if this is a 3-hit box or not. It may just be a 2-hit box. Could be a little depressing if it's a 2-hit box, to be honest with you. Because I was really hoping for something big. Luffy SR. And we've got an event. Not an event, but a rare card. 1 more pack left. Any last pack magic? I haven't been counting my SRs, so I have no idea, or my leaders. You can count the leaders and SRs and you'll know. I like to keep a little mystery to it. If you don't count it, then you won't be disappointed at the end. You'll actually think that you have a chance. Well, you still may be disappointed, but at least this still has a little excitement there. Gum Stamp and Shanks. Wow, 2-hit box. Dang, guys. Dang. Ace, SEC, and Saturn. Okay. All right. Well, now I know what was in there. So let's take a look at our hits. We did get the Perona alternate art out of the OP14, if my camera wants to adjust. So that was pretty cool. It was a nice little alternate art. We got the Saturn, you know, alternate art rare here, so that was pretty cool. And then the Ace SEC. So yeah, I mean, that goes to show you, you know, you spend if you were to spend $500 on that box, I mean, taking a big hit if you get a box like this, which there's a lot of boxes like that, so yeah, it's rough. All right, everyone, that's the video for today. It was still really fun to be able to open a box of OP13, and I'm really grateful that I was actually able to find that deal and do that and open it, because I love that set like a lot of people, and it's exciting to be able to open it. So appreciate you all hanging out with me as always. Thank you so much. If you can, I'd appreciate any subscribing, liking, and commenting that you are willing to do. It helps the channel. You know, we're trying to get to 1,000 subs. I'm slowly, you know, week by week, you know, we're building up to that 1,000. We'll do an even bigger giveaway. We'll celebrate. We'll have, it'll be a lot of fun. So I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, you know, we might hit that in the next, like, you know, between 4 to 5 months, maybe. I'm thinking, based on the trajectory we're on, but maybe. I don't know. I'm hopeful. I know it's rough out there, as I said. It's not doom and gloom, but just it's rough out there. It is what it is. Let's just call it is what it is. We can't pretend like it's not that. But nonetheless, you know, don't go crazy. It's just cardboard. You know, watch your spending. Don't go absolutely nuts. You can always find cool little deals, or you can collect, you know, lower value stuff. There's always something to collect and have fun with. And like I said in one of my other videos too, I don't forget which one I mentioned it, but you know, Bandai does have really cool Union Arena cards as well, with all kinds of different animes. If you're an anime fan, there's a lot of really cool Union Arena cards. I will be showcasing those. I gotta remember to put those on maybe on the next video. I gotta remember to do that, show you. I have like probably like 12 cards I bought over there that are really cool and not expensive. So that's been something for me to be able to kind of distract myself a little bit with, and not get too crazy with the One Piece pricing right now. But anyhow, thank you again so much. I appreciate you all. I hope you have a beautiful and wonderful day. Take care of yourselves, and click on one of my next videos. Go back to watch some stuff if you want to see anything, or go down in the comments and let me know your thoughts, feelings about what's going on in the environment right now, or what you're collecting, or what you got going on, and I'll respond to you. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one as well. Bye. All right, for the January giveaway here, you know, we had it all about the fellas last month with the 3 brothers. So I thought I would, you know, do a Nico Robin, one of the ladies up in here. from OP12. First of all, we have her SR, just the basic SR here. No crazy value there. Maybe, you know, a couple bucks something. And then her alternate art to go with that, which is about a $28 card right now. These prices are up and down and all over and crazy all over the place, but you know, so you may be getting $30, $25, $35. You may get $50 value by the time if this keeps going up. I don't know, but this is a really cool card of Nico Robin. If you're a Nico fan, this will be a really cool giveaway. And I think this alternate art of her is just really cool from OP12. I think that if you're a Nico fan, it's a must-have. So really cool giveaway here. So that'll be the giveaway for the month of January. Next week's my birthday, so we're gonna do a birthday video too as well. I'm trying to think about what I want to open for my birthday. I don't know. I gotta think about that. But everybody, if you want to enter the giveaway, don't forget to type in the word giveaway, and then you got to put a comment, like the video, and then you also have to be a subscriber of the channel. And then each video for the month of January will get you one additional entry into the giveaway. All right, everyone, good luck, and I'll see you in the next one.